Hello, and welcome to another edition of Pelham School District Today. Today we have a couple special guests with us, so I'm actually going to start off with Kelly Rambo, the Director of Food Services for the Pelham School District, and she's going to introduce our special guests. So why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
Sure. Hello. Here today we have our Miss Vegetable, Charity Laundry, and with her is Stacy Curran and Janet Hickey. They are our Throwback Thursday lunch ladies, and that's a marketing thing that we've started this year to kind of bring back some of the older school meals that we had. They dress up, the students really love it. It gets them to be interactive, and so it's a good tool that we've used this year.
Great. So, Miss Vegetable, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
What is your role in the Nutrition Service Department?
Well, my role is to come in once a month and have children try fruits and vegetables that they might not have already tried or aren't regularly served at their home.
So how long have you been helping out in this role?
I have worked for the district for, I believe, 6 years, helping out in the kitchen to begin with, and Miss Vegetable for the past 5.
Great.
Yeah.
So how do you feel what you're doing for students has had an impact on food choices that they make not only at school but at home?
Well, I think they kind of have a peer mentality when it comes to trying the foods that Miss Vegetable brings out, and they all want to be in that line to try something new. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes they look and they say, no, thank you, but it at least inspires them to come up and see what we're serving and possibly try something new or just see what it is that everyone's excited about.
So now being part of the department for a few years,
Mm-hmm.
right? And how important do you feel that the nutrition education and teaching students to try new things?
I think it's really important for the foundation of all of our youth and even those at home. When the children come home and they describe what they've tried at school, I think just like education creates a firm foundation for learning and going forward, I think teaching kids about eating healthy and the right choices for foods creates a foundation for their total health with their brain power and how their body processes the correct foods, and having it available on a daily basis and more choices has created a pretty healthy environment both at school and at home, because they tell their mom and dad, hey, I tried Brussels sprouts today, they baked it, or we have over here pineapple and passion fruit and pomegranates and mangoes. They might not be choices that a family brings home, but they have the opportunity at school
To try them out.
Yeah.
And that's true. I think we kind of at home we get in these ruts where we serve the same things over and over again, and then all of a sudden there's something that, wow, I don't think I've ever had. And I have to be honest, I don't think I've ever had a passion fruit. I've had just about everything else on there, but not a passion fruit. And actually a pomegranate, I think, was only in the past 10 years that I had it.
Oh, wow.
They love the star fruit because, of course, when you cut it, it's in the shape of a star, so they get excited about
Yeah.
that.
So with all of the USDA regulations, how do you feel that the nutrition department has changed over the years for students?
Oh gosh. Well, I believe that they are having more of the fresh fruits come to the table. I know Kelly started right when the USDA was making their changes, I believe in 2012. And we are involved with a buying consortium with local farms and growers so that they do have the fresh opportunities versus just trying to purchase the way that we were in the past. I know that it's focusing on whole grains and darker green vegetables and a wider variety of fruit, which is great that we have the opportunity in our district to be able to buy from local farmers and to have kids see it at their farm stand. And Pelham has a farmers market now, so they can find those local choices there. It's great. And they go into the grocery store and they say, hey, look what I had. Can we have that at home too? It's exciting that people are getting excited about it.
And if anybody didn't know that, we do have a farmer's market in Pelham now. They started last year. I think it's on Wednesday evenings.
Yes, I hope it
So-
continues to be on Wednesdays. That was a good night
It was
with the
excellent.
concerts on the
I
green
stopped
too.
a couple times last year. I got some really good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Encourage people to go. You might find some new things to try while you're there. So we are actually going to transition to our Throwback Thursday,
Oh,
ladies, Janet and Stacy. So, Janet, how long have you been working in the nutrition service department?
5 years now. Yeah, 5 years. It went by fast.
So, what brought you to get involved in working with the school system and the lunch?
I'll be honest, the main priority when I started looking to go back to work was mother's hours, and it's the perfect mother's hours, but I had a culinary background also that I wanted to get back to. So for me, it was that perfect fit of the hours and the background.
So, can you explain some of the props and the outfits that you and
Oh,
Stacy have brought
sure.
with you today?
Well, Stacy and I dressed like this because back in our day, lunch ladies used to look like this, not so much anymore. And the kids kind of look at us at first like, why are you dressed like that? But then we explained to them way back, this is what it was like. And, you know, we used to use equipment and we put some of these pieces out so the kids can look at them and they really get a kick out of looking at the, and
I
they'll
don't
say,
even know what that is.
this is a butter cutter, and it would cut a whole pound of butter into pats. Of course, we don't add butter, salt, and sugar to our foods now, but back then we would roll out a pan of biscuits and slap a pat of butter on it. And long time ago. Of course, we've learned healthier habits since then. And these are the throwback trays. I'm sure you guys all used these when you were in school. We even had bowls made out of this melamine. And we're using these 2 days a week, so the kids really get a kick out of using these trays. They think it's great. They're bigger, and they have different colors, and they get really excited about the trays. It's their favorite tray day for sure.
I don't know if I'd like that green one.
I know. Yeah. So it's fun, and they ask a lot of questions, and we have different pieces of equipment. We'll put out different ones each time, and they like to get into asking what they
So
did.
they get a
and-
little bit of history of
Yeah.
the lunch program. Great.
Yeah.
So how do you think it's changed over the years that you've been here with the nutrition department?
Definitely, like Miss Vegetable said, we have a wider variety. You know, there used to be a lot of canned fruits and a lot of frozen products coming in. Now a lot of things are fresh, like we'll do couscous salad. We hardly ever have canned fruit. Every meal includes a fruit and vegetable, and it's different every day. So the kids get a wide variety, and the ordering of the food, Kelly is really, concerned with the ingredients when she's buying food. She's not just looking at the cost of the food, but what's in it and what's it made of. We don't want that mystery meat chicken nugget anymore. We want the good stuff with the whole grain. And
Nobody likes mystery meat.
no. So that's been a big change.
Now being part of the department for a few years, how important do you feel nutrition education is? in the school?
More than when I started. Starting off, I had really no idea, but now that I've been in it for so long, you see if the kids come in hungry, they're going to be cranky. They're not going to go back and learn. They're tired. They're not motivated. But if they come in and they have a good meal and they have that little half-hour break, they're going to go back refreshed and ready to learn. And I didn't really think about that before sending my kids to school with lunch money. You don't think about it, but it is important.
How do you feel that what we are displaying as a nutrition department helps students to make healthy choices outside of school?
I think that because we have fruits and vegetables every day, no matter what the lunch is, it could be pancake day, it could be taco day, it could be pasta with meat sauce, we have fruits and vegetables that go with that. So they can see that no matter what they're eating, hopefully when they go home, they're saying, okay, I'm eating this, and I know that goes good with green beans because I had it at school, or carrots. So hopefully they're tying those choices together, because no matter what we're serving, we have something that goes with it, and hopefully that's going to translate.
And they start to define a meal as something that has
That
vegetables.
includes
or-
that.
yes.
Exactly. So we're hoping that sticks with them when they leave the building.
So, Stacy or Ethel, when and why did you choose to join the nutrition service department?
I've been here, this is my second year. I was over at the middle school last year, and now I'm at the elementary school. And I love working with the kids. Seeing a smile on their face when they come through the line, and I work the register, and when they come through the line, I got to make sure that they're having all their nutrition for the day. They have to have the 3 components on their plate before they leave the station, and it's just great to just work with the kids, and it's great for me too, because like Janet said, it's mother's hours, and while my kids are in school, I can work while they're in school, so. That's the reason why I enjoy it.
That works really well. How do you think the students enjoy Throwback Thursday? And
I think
why?
they love it. I mean, when we first started, like Janet said, they were like, "Why are you doing this? And what are all these things up on the counter?" And we tried to explain to them that, back in the day, this is what the lunch ladies used to do, and going from with the styrofoam or the throwaway trays to this, twice a week, they love it. Oh, I want that color tray. Can I have that color tray? So they enjoy it. They really do. They love it.
Like I said, I wouldn't want that green one. I think you should pull that one out so everybody
take
can
that
see
one
what
out.
that
We got
looks
some
like.
really nice
think-
colored ones.
Yeah, I think when I was young, they were all green. I don't remember having multiple colors.
This might not be the best
Yeah.
choice.
It doesn't look very appetizing to me.
But we'll stick with this.
But
color.
I can see some kids liking that.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't be my choice. So, speaking of trays, Kelly, can you talk to us a little bit about the new tray or plate that
Yes.
you have over here?
So here in front of us, this is actually a compostable plate we're labeling it as. Tomorrow is Earth Day, so we are using these trays that are actually local. They're from Maine. They're made in Maine. And they're going along with the My Plate theme that the USDA is using. So we are actually trying and piloting them out today at lunch at all 3 schools. So the milk goes in the middle, and your fruit, vegetable, protein, and grain will go around it. And it's a better surface area for the students to hold. And like I said, it's compostable as well, so it's a different alternative to the styrofoam that we are using. And to stick with the local theme, they are from Maine, like I said before, and as Charity, Miss Vegetable was saying, we try to use a lot of local products, local fruits and vegetables. We have another local product here, Mitchell's Fresh, and they're out of Bow. This is a very, very popular item that we use at the high school, taco in a bag.
Oh,
They're
I hear about
actually
taco in the bag all the time. They
Really
love it.
good.
they are having it on the menu today. So as much local product as we can, we like to use, and that way the students can go back to we use Sal's Pizza also, and that's a local product as well. And then they have that recognition when they go home to say, oh, I tried this at school. So we'll have to report back and see how these trays went. But we'll more than likely be moving to these next year for trays.
Wonderful. So nice switch to help the environment as well. So
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
I know you didn't have any of these questions on here, but we have a high school coming in next year,
Yes.
and it'll be a new space. What are you most excited about for that, the nutrition department?
I myself am very excited for the new opportunities for the students that are going to be available there. The options are going to be a lot more than what they have now. I know the staff is very excited to be in a new space up there. The options as far as food is concerned, right now we only have 2 lines that are available for them. It's going to be more of a college style setting with stations, and they can choose different options and different.
And I think you're
different
piloting
lines.
some with the marketing class as well.
Oh,
right
yes.
now coming up.
Yep. Next week, not next week, we're on vacation next week. The week after, we're working with the marketing class, and they have actually come up with some menu ideas, and they are marketing it. They've done surveys, and they are going to actually be in lunch helping guide through the line, and then we'll do a poll to see how many meals they sold based off of their marketing. Some of the options that we're doing are a pasta bar, we're doing a baked potato bar, and then a Fiesta rice bowl that the students
I want that one.
the students are very excited about it, and it works very well. They're marketing peer to peer is a very great marketing tool, and the students get excited about it, and then in turn they want to purchase what we're serving in line. So.
Woke up in the morning, put on my new plastic glove. Serve some reheated Salisbury steak with a little slice of love. I got no clue what the chicken pot pie is made of. Just know everything's doing fine down here in Lunch Ladyland. I know you want seconds on the corn dogs, but there's no reason to shout. Clouds made of carrots and peas. Mountains built of shepherd's pie. And rivers made of macaroni and cheese. But don't forget to return your trays. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, yeah. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, yeah. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, come on. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Down in Lunch Lady
What a great real-life application for what the students are learning in the class as
Absolutely.
well, that then they can turn around and use. So, well, I want to thank you, our Throwback Thursday lunch ladies, and Miss Vegetable, and then Kelly, our Director of Food Services, for coming. And thank you for joining us for another edition of Pelham School District today.